I'm glad to see that stupid George Michael earring isn't still around.
No, it still is.
Now it's gonna come back.
Now it's got to.
Him of it.
It's a huge leftovers podcast. Wow, Eric, why do you look confused?
Let's get in our frame. Let's jam pack this frame.
Because we can't use that microphone.
Yeah, you can.
No, we can't. Because it's being used for Rose.
Oh,
yeah.
That's right.
Oh, the light bulb just went on.
A little behind the scenes action. Yeah. So welcome to your morning show leftover podcast. What?
You could put it on 1/8.
Can we deal with the technical difficulties later, Eric?
Okay, we can. Yeah, we'll deal with it later.
Goodness.
There's just a lot of buttons on this board,
Mom and Dad are fighting.
You know, sometimes it's like there's a lot more things. Just because something can do a lot more things than you use it for doesn't mean you have to use it for all those things. So that's. But Riley, welcome to your first video podcast.
Thank you.
Yes.
So now I gotta put makeup on in the morning.
I would just say be mindful of eye rolls.
I'm 100% joking. I would never do that.
But it's more so the eye rolls and that kind of thing, because that is.
I'm still gonna eye roll at you.
That's why I'm wearing my hat, so you can't see my eyes. I'm gonna start wearing sunglasses during the podcast and a mask.
Playing poker.
No, you will not.
I like the poker championships.
I'm glad to see that stupid George Michael earring isn't still around.
No, it still is.
Now it's gonna come back.
Now it's got to.
Him of it.
Sorry.
For our first kick battle tomorrow.
Oh my God! I went and got a pair of shoes yesterday.
That's not fair.
What do you mean it's not fair? You have so many more shoes than I do, and I figure I am not into all of my clothes yet post maternity, but shoes I can do.
Well, the best was Eric pinch hit, and he brought shoes from home in a box, put them on for the video, and then put them back in the box.
Okay.
He sure did.
And then he also wore the same dad shoes like 3 weeks in a row. And
did he tie his laces though?
No.
Well, that would have been progress.
No, that was the big, like, he wore the dad shoes 3 weeks in a row, and he goes, okay, I'm gonna do it this time. And then I wanted to scuff him so bad as a joke. I'm like, no, I can't do that.
You can't do that because you'd be so mad if somebody did that to you. You just can't mess with the kids.
Yeah.
I let it go because I want to know why I'm a good friend and a good person.
Me.
Speaking of, though, Saran, you've had a crazy 3 days.
Yes.
So first of all, you weren't here on Friday.
No, I was
because
not
what
here.
happened?
So Friday morning, I'm in the bathroom getting ready for work, and then the police comes and knocks on my door, and he's like, unfortunately, a car that's associated with my address has been it's been involved in a hit and run. So I went outside, and my car was totaled.
Yeah.
Totaled, girl, it was crunched.
Yeah, literally. So I've just been dealing with that all weekend and trying to figure out what my next steps are.
So, did they think it was a drunk driver, obviously, or what was the deal?
Yeah, so it was a drunk driver. He hit a bunch of cars, and then he just ended up flooding the scene. Luckily, there was a witness on site.
Uber people, come on now.
It was just.
So what is the next step? Your car probably got towed, right?
Yeah, so my car got towed. I'm gonna go see it later today just to kind of clear the stuff out, because
just to hold his hand real quick, but this one last pet, it's okay, girl. You can go.
Yeah, but you were saying this car is your baby, that you've had it for forever, so it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
I'm a weirdo that I have emotional attachment to inanimate objects sometimes.
No.
So I could see how this is really crappy.
And it just sucks because all my other cars I totaled from driving myself.
Yeah, you want to earn it being totaled.
Yeah. I know, at least I wouldn't feel as shitty if it was something that I caused. I'm like, okay, girl, you did this, but it was just kind of out of my control.
Damn.
So
well, I mean, maybe it was time for you to get a new baby. And here's the thing: is that since it was completely totaled, insurance is probably going to provide the opportunity for you to get a new one.
So fingers crossed.
New car, new you.
Yes.
Has your sister that bought the new car, she offered hey, if you give me money, I'll let you drive my car?
Oh, for sure. I already told her no ands, ifs, or buts. If I need that car, spit that key out.
Especially if you drove her around forever, didn't you?
I sure did.
Yeah.
So now it's her turn.
Oh, family.
Oh, Saran, I love
it's
you.
only fair.
Yes.
Thanks for everything.
No, dude, seriously, I can't even imagine that'd be the worst way to wake up.
No, it was.
It's
right?
What do you, especially when something like that happens and you were doing the right thing? Do you know what I mean? Where it's that person was such an idiot to do that. It's so blatantly wrong to drive drunk. So I can't even imagine. But we're glad it works. If anything help too, make sure to let us know, Saran, because the listeners are very helpful with things.
No, and I appreciate all the calls and texts and everything. So.
What did Eric say? Because sometimes Eric tries to be
the wrong thing.
Eric means well, but he'd be like,
filter.
well, that car sucked anyway. But are you okay?
Yeah, at first I don't know if he took me as seriously, but then I was sending him pictures so I wouldn't think so he didn't think I was lying, and then he's like, okay, this is serious.
Well, because when you say my car, it seems somebody scratched it or they hit the bumper, but that was that car is totaled.
It was
totaled.
It's
so
literally-
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
So again, let us know if there's anything we can do.
you, guys.
Hoods, what are you excited for today?
Hello, today I'm installing the whole bed today for my apartment.
Good luck,
So
brother.
We're gonna
Good
find
job.
out. It's one of those. It's an online bed, so it's one of those where everything's prepackaged in like the headboard.
An online bed. Listen to that. Doesn't it sound kind of dirty?
Yeah, a
it's
little
an
bit.
online
Yeah.
bed.
Well,
One of those digital
We
beds.
checked. There's no stains on it. So we're
Good.
good. Well, as far as we know.
That's good.
I don't want to get a black
hope
light or
not.
anything on it.
No, it's just best not to
Please
know.
don't.
It's best
Don't.
not to know.
But yeah, so I'm installing that, and because Maura had off on Friday, so she did a brunt of the moving. So I do a lot of like the setting up because she's working today. So
Over under how long I think it's gonna take?
my gosh, I hope an hour, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Because it has one of those. Is it an Allen wrench? Is the hexagon
Yeah, the
one?
thing.
Oh,
where
the
you
little
swirl
swirly
around.
The
thing?
IKEA one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's always good to keep those too, because you just never know. Just never.
I know,
There's
right?
So many of
Yeah.
them.
It's like Marshall has the gamut of tools in there, and that is the one thing he's always searching for. And I'll be like, I don't have a lot of tools, but I got that one.
Yeah, that's just like you just never know. That is the absolute worst. Riley, what are you excited for today?
I'm excited to go home and snuggle the baby, but I'm
Snuggles.
also excited to bust out with all of my gym stuff, figure out what still
Oh, yeah.
fits, because I'm going back to the gym for the first time tomorrow.
Yeah.
So obviously the outfit's got to be cute.
Absolutely, because
Or
that's
I
all that
might
matters.
even go and buy something.
Oh, you should. Hell yeah, why not?
Because I just feel like I deserve it, damn it.
Girl.
You know?
Give it to you, you're worth it.
So yeah, that might be what my afternoon consists of.
As you should though. Go get your some new stuff. Rose, what are you excited about today?
I'm excited just about being home in general. So I have a lot of things that I need to get done around the house that I'm really looking forward to. Like I'm reorganizing my studio space because it's just kind of been like a cluster of boxes and things that we've just like trying. It's been like our storage room essentially. So I'm going to clear that out. I got a whole new desk. So I'm going to add that in, make it all look really cool. And then I'm going to work out. And I'm just excited to like take the dog for a walk. Taking Tormund for a walk, and I'm just gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, there's something like very therapy about
Yeah.
walking the dogs. I'm looking forward to that today as well. Thank you for listening. Make sure you follow us on social media at YMS Radio and listen to the full podcast as well. To search Your Morning Show wherever you get your podcasts. You can watch today's podcast on our Facebook page. Is it YMS Radioheads? Yes.
Yes.
And the YouTube
I was
is.
wondering what he was doing over there with the binoculars.
Yeah,
in
he's
his
acting it
face.
out.
Every time he says watch it, you
Yeah.
listen, he listens. I just animate. it
Yeah,
for everybody.
that way, if you
Yes,
listen with
he
the
does.
captions on, which by the way, I've been noticing that sometimes these
Yeah,
captions that like the automated captions on videos, like that is not even close.
It's not correct?
Yeah, because it's like computer generated, and also I
Oh.
often don't put spaces between my words when I talk, so like that doesn't help either.
That's
so,
true.
If you want a challenge, you can just read the captions. So anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.